Okay, what I'm hoping is the last side quest, but I'm not holding my breath. Maybe you could help. Yes, I think you could. I can tell you everything. Please stop, Khonsu. Do you recall how he took the winged sun crest from you? He also took Horus's head, which should have been kept safe. I'm sure you already know. Khonsu intends to gain the power of the Sun God and become Ra. But his aim is not the throne, nor is he doing this for himself. He's doing this to save the life of a human named Miyazu Atsuta. What will you ask? What's special about her? As you may have guessed, the girl is Khonsu's soul, his other half. Her body has been so filled with Magatsuhi she's barely human anymore. If they join to become an Ahobito, she'll be absorbed by Khonsu. The individual known as Miyazu will be lost. For those who love Miyazu, it will be difficult for them to accept this. For that reason, Khonsu has given up on becoming an Ahobito and withdrawn from the fight from the throne. This is something that only I know, even among the other gods. What will you ask? Is her life in danger? When Khonsu found the bearer of his soul, he discovered that the young girl was afflicted with an incurable disease. I'm puzzled why he didn't simply wait for her soul to reincarnate. Instead, he extended her life by giving her some of his own Magatsuhi. But even that has reached its limit. If she can't receive any more Magatsuhi, all she can do is wait for death. Khonsu had been searching for a way to prevent such a cruel fate. What's wrong with saving her life? The answer he found was to grant her eternal life by transforming her into a god. But Khonsu was so focused on saving her life, he has not considered whether that would actually make her happy. At first, I assisted Khonsu despite his perplexing obsession with the human. But after seeing the earnestness of the girl on his side, I began to understand what he saw in her. That's why I don't want an ending where she'll be unhappy. Now that you've heard everything, if you believe Khonsu should be stopped, I ask that you help me. Thank you. We should hurry to the fairy village. I'll go as well. So, if you remember, I told you guys the girl wasn't cured from the blood, whatever you want to call it. That was alluding to what's going on with Miyazu. So, hop over to the fairy village. I don't know if we actually have to fight here. I'm hoping we don't. But if we do, I am prepared. So yeah, it's a little hard to talk because if you can't tell from my voice, my nose is completely plugged. After this, I am taking a break from the game, probably for a couple days, just try to get better. I have to see what grinding I can do in Pokemon. There's probably some stuff I can do on the side. It's this way. Oh yeah, I also grabbed 9 bars just to see what happens. I'm not really seeing a difference between any of the companions. Like, nothing significant. There's like minor deviations, but that's about it. Hello? How do I get up there? So, he's not worth a lot of EXP, but he will drop grimoires. I should have paid attention to him a lot more than this. So, a small detour. She's close to leveling. As is he. Actually, he's not too close, but Trumpeter is by far the furthest. Could give it to Cleo. Okay, it was only 2. Sometimes you get 3, which is why I wanted to make sure there was enough space.
Say.
So we got Cleo's Essence. Pretty big windfall, all things considered. Okay. We need to go over here. Dang it.
A word.
We may be forced to fight Khonsu. Are you ready? 1 second. Okay, I just wanted to wipe my nose. I now see that you've been giving me your power. Thank you, but that's enough. How can you say that, Miyazu? You're only 17 years old. Your life has only just begun. God has dealt you a cruel fate, one you must overcome. You can keep on living together with me. But I can't. I know you're...
Damn!
That. I'm grateful for all you've done for me. As a reward, I'll tell you my true intentions. I want you to hear them as well, Miyazu.
Yes.
Lately, I've been trying to ascertain a way for Miyazu to continue living as she is. The answer came quite simply. If Miyazu were to become a god like us, then she would no longer suffer. There is a condition, however. In order for a human to become a god, the faith of their followers must convert them into a divine being upon death. Naturally, there is no time for that. Knowing this, I found an alternative solution through the use of an ancient technique. The power of the sun god has made this a possibility. Miyazu, you shall become a god like me. This isn't what she wants. No, I understand quite clearly. Miyazu is just afraid of casting away her humanity. But as we have seen, humanity offers only an unreasonable fate. Any fate of his be damned. Once you become god, you'll be free from your fate and your humanity. Khonsu held up both the falcon head and the winged sun crest.
Behold!
This crest goes by another name, the Eye of Horus. Now I shall return it to its rightful owner. In the name of Ra Harakti, I don't know how that's pronounced. Harakti, grant me the power of the Divine King. The head and crest combined to form the Falcon God Mask. At last I've become Ra. But my work has only just begun, and this time no one's going to stop me. So yeah, one shot from full health. He's level 82. There she is.
Your turn! Go!
Let's frolic, shall we? Oh crud, I left Trumpeter here. Oh well. That was not intentional, I should mention. Blah.
Take this!
Come on. Good. It's a shame he didn't do that first. I think I want to pick off Anubis. I am gonna need a healer out here in a moment. Lakshmi for Scotty.
Let's go! Behold!
Okay, that I was not expecting.
Pass judgment.
He should die to splash damage. I don't know if he's going to bring them back. Seeing as he's supposed to be a god of light, I'm assuming fire and light are not good to use on him. Blah, he lived. Good. The Media Rahan takes priority over the Luster Candy. So I don't know if it's going to be fire or light. Could be Almighty, in which case I just don't have an answer.
You ready?
Crap. Chakra pot to her. I want to do this to give everyone a little bit more survivability in case I guess wrong. It was Hama. It doesn't matter what I do here. So we'll get the extra turn here. He holds on just barely. If I threw a gem, I might have been able to do it.
I shall pass judgment.
Trumpeter, no!
Shadows of death.
I don't know what that path thing did. So we get some bulbs, quite a few level ups across the board. No, you don't. Khonsu. So I couldn't beat you after all. No matter. Thanks to this, I will have accomplished my goal. You ended up fighting Khonsu, didn't you? Well, I wouldn't worry. That was his intent. Thankfully, now we can truly stop him. As with all kings of the past, the pharaoh becomes a god by joining with the god of the sun. And the catalyst for this is the death of the previous king.
Ra's protection.
As the king, I, Khonsu Ra, command you. Grant Miyazu Atsa the divine power of the king and the title of Ra. Now, deal the final blow. Do so, and Miyazu's life will be saved. You mustn't let Khonsu die, god or otherwise, the girl will be forced to lead the life of a demon. Is that what you want? Do you not wish to save her from an unjust death? If you won't do it, then fine. I'll simply take matters in my own hands. What will you do? Before you can make a move, Miyazu spoke up. I'm fine with things the way they are, so please don't leave me, Khonsu. Please. You knew that I'd have to die in order to pass on the power of the king. Yes, Isis told me all about it at the fairy village. Yes, I apologize for my meddling. But Khonsu, you must remember, what drew you to Miyazu in the first place? Wasn't it her earnestness in trying to make the most of her short life despite what limited time she had? Surely you haven't forgotten that. That's right. In the face of death, I might have realized it as well. I'm sorry, Khonsu, but thank you. I want to spend what time I have left with you at my side. And you will, Miyazu. We'll make the most of your days here together. Then with that, we'd best treat everyone's injuries. I'll take Khonsu to Aru. We won't be long, Miyazu. It pains me to say this, but I owe you a great debt. If you ever have need of my power, then I ask that you call upon me through fusion. I will lend you my strength, if only just a little. I suppose we'll be off then. This all thanks to your efforts. Truly, thank you. Succession to Ra complete. 2 glory crystals. And we finally hit level 78. So now we can fuse Khonsu and Khonsu Ra.
Hey!
Thank you for everything. And don't worry about my well-being or anything. I'm totally fine. It reminds me, I think I'm going to become a nurse. I know it's silly to think about since we don't even know what will happen once this is over, but at the very least I'm happy to have a goal to work towards. You. To be in love with a human sounds so romantic. Long ago, fairies and humans would fall in love with each other all the time. No, I'm not interested in you, Pixie.